Mojo, what are you doing? Good morning, man. What are you doing? Oh, there's old Skeeter. Come on, Skeet. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. So, gotta tell you guys, we got a little bit of a relief last night. We got about 1/10 of an inch of rain. That's like the only rain we've got in the last 2 months. Now that's unheard of. This part of the country where we live in Oklahoma is called green country because this northeast corner of Oklahoma is usually a lot greener than the rest of Oklahoma because we get the rains and we got rivers and lakes and everything. But the last 2 months, it's been like a desert. You might as well. Had to mow one last time and it was like mowing in just dust. Skeeter, come on, we got work to do, buddy. So I got Skeeter out here with me. We are out here early in the morning. You can see the sun's on the other side of the house this time than we normally do the videos. But we got some stuff coming up that we got to prepare for. And I got some stuff I want to talk to you guys about. Go check on Cora. I will tell you guys right now, she still has been leaving the farm. Now, she's not going far. She's getting out of the fence and she's coming right back, which is still not okay. So we're gonna go talk about that and deal with that. But first, it's time we talk to you guys about something else. So you guys know we used to raise pigs all the time, but oh, I hear something over in the leaves in the woods. It's the squirrels gathering acorns. So you guys know we used to raise hogs. We used to raise several hogs every year. We'd get little piglets, feed them out, and we would butcher them. We'd butcher one for us, some of our family. We would sell others. We'd raise them for other people that paid us to do that. Haul them to the processor and then take them to meat and all that. Well, we haven't done that in several years now. We've had pork in the freezer and stuff because, you know, when you butcher a 300-pound hog, family of 4, that'll last you quite a while. We also had half a steer butchered a couple years ago, which, you know, when you get meat and then you hunt and you fish and everything, the meat lasts a while, but we're about out of pork. And it's almost time to refill the freezer with the pork. Now, the reason that we quit raising the pigs for the last couple years is because feed got so high. After all the weird stuff went on throughout the world and stuff, the feed prices just went so high. We didn't feel like it was right raising hogs for other people and having to raise the prices that drastically with the feed prices and stuff. Now, we couldn't do it and even come out even with the prices we were already charging. You know, so we didn't want to have to pass that along. But anyways, it's time that we go get a hog for ourselves. Now this year we chose not to go with the little piglet. We're going to buy one that is like, in our state and other states, you guys probably know 4-H and FFA members, they raise hogs to show at the county fair, the state fairs and stuff like that. Well, a lot of times those pigs don't make it to like the premium sale. And these are prime pigs that are fed really good food. You know, all throughout their life. They're raised really well, and a lot of kids will sell them to make a little extra money to buy their pig for next year, and that's what we're going to be buying tonight. But first, we haven't had this stock trailer hooked up for a while, and I can already tell we got a flat tire, so that's one thing we got to do. Rachel's in the house cooking breakfast right now, so we're going to eat breakfast here in a minute. Oh, I just found another star. Looky here. What are you doing? Are you out here getting ready? Huh? You and Skeeter going to help me today? Yeah? You and Skeeter gonna help me get some stuff done today? Alright, so where'd my helper go? Skeeter! What are you doing? You can't get that squirrel. There he is, right over there. Skeet, where'd you go? Come here. Get over here, buddy. Get over here. People don't want to see you chasing squirrels. Anyways, we're gonna get this trailer hooked up today. Gotta air up the tire. And here in a minute after breakfast and stuff, we'll go check on the dogs. And I want to show you guys the update of the chicken coop. We're getting this much closer to moving the chickens in there. I gotta do one more thing before we move the chickens in there, but I want to show you guys the floor coating and everything. We got the second coat on. I want to show you guys what it looks like and all that. Come on, Skeet, let's go eat. But first, I want to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about these other animals, you guys. You guys know how important Skeeter is to us, how important Smeagol is to us. Smeagol and the other cat, Gracie, they catch a lot of mice. They catch a lot of like rats and stuff. You guys know a couple years ago, had a rat get in my tractor and it absolutely did hundreds and hundreds of dollars of damage and a lot of repairs I had to do. It ate all the wires and stuff in it. So it's very vital that these animals are on the farm, even though they're not big guard dogs. Mr. Skeeter plays a vital role too. So Skeeter, let's go eat our breakfast. Come on, let's go eat our breakfast. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Then we'll hook up the trailer after a while and get the tires pulled up, make sure everything's working, and we'll go check on the dogs real quick. So we're always talking about the guard dogs and how we feed them, how often and all that type of stuff, but what about Sheriff Skeeter here? You guys know he's a big part of our farm. So just like the big dogs outside, Mr. Skeeter is the sheriff of the farm. He always alerts us on things that we might not hear from inside the house. Now he's an inside dog. You guys know we got 4 big guard dogs outside, and sometimes they're barking and going crazy and we don't hear that. Well, Mr. Skeeter, he always can hear that stuff and he alerts us to that, but it's very important for his nutrition, just like the big dogs, and that's where we choose Sunday for Dogs for his food. And then you can see he's kind of chowing down right now. Let me kind of show you guys what he's eating. Now this is 90% meat and 10% superfoods. And it's air dried. He absolutely loves it. What do you think, Skeet? So just like anything else, Skeeter was getting tired of his regular old kibble. And that's why we went to Sundays for Dogs. It has 0% synthetics or preservatives, and it's human grade food. And it's air dried, similar to beef jerky, so it's a whole new way to make dog food. So you guys know real healthy food for dogs takes a lot of preparation and can consume a lot of storage space in your refrigerator. But since Sundays for Dogs is air dried, you can pour it right out of the bag. Here you go, Skeet. Close it up and store it right in your pantry. And let us not forget, Sundays for Dogs is veterinary founded. They were having a hard time finding a healthy solution for dog food for their dogs, and they, like us, they don't have a lot of time. So that's where Sundays for Dogs is going to come in handy for Mr. Skeeter. Since we started feeding it to him, you can see he chows down on it. It gives him something new, but it's healthy. So if you guys are interested in Sundays for Dogs, click on the link in the description below and use code HHF for 50% off your very first order. Okay, breakfast is done. Skeeter had his breakfast. Now it's time to get to work. So we're gonna come out here. I don't see Cora already. I see Leesky and Russell. Let me turn this camera around here. Well, you know, Mr. Russ, what are you doing? Where's your mama? Huh? Did your mama escape again? She's got to cut this out. The last couple of mornings I noticed she's been out. That's not good. That's not good at all. I got something for you. Yeah, I got something for you. Where'd your dad go? I just seen him. Cora might not be out. Sometimes she just stays away. All right, sit. Hey. No, don't get hyper. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Leesky, you want one, buddy? Look, I got you a big old milk bone. Sit. Good boy. Where's your mama? Huh? Where's your mama, Russell? I don't see her. Cora! Come on. Oh, Russell tried to steal the milk bone from his dad. Sometimes she's out here with the goats though, so she might be out here. But we can't have her getting out. That is not acceptable. She is got to be here because we're fixing to have a bunch of babies born, or you know, some babies born from these goats. But Miss Cora is not here, so she's not doing her job. So that's not good. Now she could be outside the fence chasing coyotes off. We don't know that, but you know, we really need her in here protecting the mamas. Cora, come on. Don't see her. I think she's out again. That is very stressful as being a farm and a dog owner, is when your dog goes missing. And I know you guys keep, we've had some people say put the tracking collars and stuff on her. Well, we've tried that in the past. It don't really work real well. It works for a little bit, but once they go too far from where you're actually at, it just doesn't work real well. Unless technology's got a lot better without paying like thousands of dollars or something, you know, I don't want to have to do that. But I've tried fixing the fences and adding dirt and stuff under where she's been getting out, and it has not stopped her. She's just so strong. She digs and digs and digs, and she just goes right under the fence. Now, it is what it is. Luckily, thank goodness the other dogs has not figured out how to get out or wanted to leave. So that's the only good thing. But as you can see here, we got the goats all coming around. They know it's not feeding time, but some of them like to get scratches, right? Some of them like to get scratches. Are you gonna have babies? Huh? Are you gonna be one of them that has babies? Maybe. Not sure. we got plenty of bucks out here that's covered everybody. So, what? You want more head scratches? Okay. Well, Miss Cora's not here, so guess what? I guess you and Russell get the other big old milk bone. Here you go. There's half. Yep, that's for Cora being a bad girl, not being around. You dropped a piece there, buddy. So one thing I've been telling you guys, it is super dry here. Super, super dry. There's still little browse for the goats. Now, the dry grass, the leaves on the trees and stuff like that, the goats eat, and they still get nutrients and stuff from it. And of course, we bucket feed our goats every day of the year anyway, so they're not going without eating. But one thing that starts happening in fall time is, you guys can kind of see, the leaves are starting to fall on the ground. It's fall time, but it's also super dry. So I don't know if the trees are actually dropping the leaves because of the drought or because of fall time. The sun's, there's not as much sun in the day. The trees know by nature, hey, it's time to start going through our process of fall time. Here you go. Anyways, not to get off of a different story, but anyways, just I keep saying anyways, I'm sorry, I'm trying to break myself from that because it's very annoying to myself. So the foliage that falls on the ground is actually food for the goats. Now, they would prefer these leaves to be green, of course, so they do get their bellies full of all these leaves that are falling, but there's a lot better nutrients in it if they were green, but these are brown, so but they're going to eat them. And you can see we got all kinds of variety of trees here, mostly hickory and oak in this pasture right here. But other than the leaves falling, I don't know about this year, but the last year was like a bumper crop for acorns, whatever you want to call them. And the goats absolutely love acorns. The chickens love acorns. We did a video last year or 2 years ago when we had the ducks. We were eating their eggs and cracking the eggs open, and their eggs were green. It was the weirdest thing, but I did some research, and that's from the tannin from the acorns that it transferred over to the eggs of the chickens and the ducks. And you crack that egg open, and the egg has a very green tint to it. It is kind of gross looking, but it's perfectly healthy. It just is what it is. Part of nature, right, boys? You guys have been playing together good, huh? Yeah, your boy's about bigger than you, ain't he? Yeah, he is bigger than you, I think. Can y'all call Miss Cora back over here? You guys know she's not supposed to be out, right? Thank you, boys, for staying here with the goats. But your mama's in big trouble. I'm not happy with your mama. So we got to figure that out for sure. Cora! Come on! At least he's not upset about her being out anymore, I can tell. You guys, if you caught some of the last videos, he was sitting there crying and whining. But she was in heat, and now that she's coming out of it, he's not so much upset, and at least he has a friend in Mr. Russell. So anyways, that's what we're dealing with, guys. I hate it. I know you guys hate it. I wish I had a better solution, but I'm telling you, I don't. And there's a million things that we could try, but in the past we've tried things that did not work, and I don't want to waste time and money on it again. So next step will probably be taking Cora to get her fixed to see if that'll help her, because as long as she's leaving and not staying on the farm, that does not do us any good at all. And another thing about the drought is I can fill these water tanks up every day. I know I talk about this a lot, but I filled this up last night right about dark, and you can see how much is down. We got a big giant pond over there you guys see me clean out, but guess what? Yeah, it's empty. We have not got any rain. So one thing, something else I need to talk about is, I told you guys we're going to try to get a hog, possibly today or this evening. What hog pen are we going to put them in? So let me go show you guys the chicken coop. Don't let me forget to turn this water off. I'm going to show you guys the chicken coop real quick. And I got to get the trailer and all that going, getting ready, road ready to go get a hog. And what we'll do is we'll get this hog and we'll feed it out for at least 30 days. We'll pick one that has not had any vaccinations or anything like that. It'll just be an all natural hog that's just been raised on premium feed. Because when people raise show pigs, I assume we're getting a show pig. We'll see what we get. We don't know yet for sure. But a lot of times when people raise these show pigs, they buy premium feed because they want these pigs to grow to a certain weight. They want it to look good. They want the muscle structure and all that so they can win, you know, the grand prize, of course. So everybody's competing, buying the best feed and all that. Now, one thing we will make sure is these pigs have never had shots, antibiotics, no growth hormones or steroids or none of that stuff. We want it to be all natural. And what we'll do is we'll bring it home. We'll feed it out for at least 30 days. Make sure it's healthy and everything, and we'll feed it on just straight corn. Now, a lot of people said that don't make a difference, but a lot of people that I know that's raised pigs for years and years and years said it makes a good difference on the way the pork finishes out when it's time for butcher and all that, and adds a little flavor to it. So, to each their own, but let's take a look at this chicken pen real quick, and I'll take you guys back, and we'll go take a look at the hog pens, and we'll see which pen we need to get ready to put the pig in that we're gonna get. So here we go. Here is the chicken coop. So like I showed you guys before, this is the rubber coat stuff. Now this stuff is it's very good stuff. This is it right here. It's very thick. It went on really thick. Now that's dry. This is dry now. It's been several days since I put it on. Put 2 coats on. So it's good and dry. It's ready to go. I took a paintbrush and went around the whole bottom sill board, the 2x4. So hopefully none of this will rot and it'll last us many, many years and provide us a good chicken coop. There's the automatic door. I think I forgot to show you guys the last time. We got an automatic door in here. So this thing closes at night and opens first thing in the morning when it gets light. Skeeter, what do you think, buddy? Huh? You got all kinds of energy, don't you, from that Sundays for Dogs food? All right, so anyways, this is the chicken coop. Now, what we're gonna do, if I get time today, I'm going to start working on my roost bars. And I'll probably try to do a separate video for that, kind of show you guys what I'm gonna do and kind of the idea I have. I'm not going off of, I've had a lot of people suggest ideas and stuff, but I really just kind of, when I do projects and stuff, sometimes I see other people's stuff and I'm like, hey, I want one like that. But a lot of times I just kind of build as I go and make stuff my own way. But we'll kind of see how it turns out and if I can do what I want to do. So I gotta go get some treats for the donkeys. Yeah, you already got your treats this morning, buddy. You already got your treats this morning, bud. Yep, you're a good boy. You leave them squirrels alone, okay? Go catch them rats. Go catch the rats. They're coming in because it's starting to get cold time. All right, so still no sign of Cora. I don't know where she is. Cora! She's, I'm afraid the more she gets out, the farther she's gonna go away from the house. And that's not good because it's hunting season. That's the number one thing, it's hunting season. So if she gets out in the woods and starts chasing deer and stuff and the hunter sees that, it won't be good. There's other farms and stuff around here. Skeeter, what are you doing? Skeeter, leave that chicken alone. I don't know what he's doing. He's going crazy. He's hyper today. He got some of that yummy food and now he's full of energy. So let's go look at this real quick and then we'll air up that tire on that trailer and make sure it should be good because last year, this kind of goes with what we're going to do with the donkeys. It's about this time last year we came home with the donkeys. So we've had the donkeys for right over a year now. I know it was in October last year. Surprised the kids one day after school, picked them up with I think we had the stock trailer and we just went straight to the farm where we got the donkeys. And they're like, what are we doing with the stock trailer? And we kind of surprised the kids with them. But anyways, it's been about a year and I forgot to get treats. You guys, oh, I forgot the water too. See, you guys are supposed to remind me about this stuff. Wasting money, running water. I don't think it's over the stock tank yet, but it don't take long. And it'll be wasted. And water isn't cheap, even though you think water is it is a valuable commodity. One day it's gonna be super expensive, I'm afraid. So Russell, why'd you let me forget why'd you guys let me forget to turn the water off? Huh? It's your fault. All right, so it's not quite full. We don't have great water pressure up here because we live like at the same elevation as the water tower that we get our water from. We're on rural water, it's not a well. So it's not the greatest water pressure and it takes a long time to fill up tanks sometimes. So Anyways, now let's grab the donkey treats. I'm just kidding, it's not your guys' fault, it's my own fault. I get to talking and making these videos, jabbing my jaws, and I'm trying to think of, what am I gonna tell these awesome viewers? What am I gonna show them a video? And then I forget what I'm doing a lot of the time. So I'm just gonna bring you guys with me. All right, grab a whole handful of these butterscotch donkey treats, and we'll go see Etta and Coco. Go look at the hog pen, and we got two different hog pens. One is pretty big, and the other is about half that size. Now, they both have ponds in them, but the one that is a smaller size has a very nicer pond, a bigger pond. We just actually cleaned it out last week when I cleaned out the big pond. Rachel said, hey, why don't you go clean out the little pond? So I did, but I didn't show it in a video or nothing. So we'll go take a look at it and show you guys the hog setup. So I know we got a lot of new viewers since we've had the hogs. Hold on, Ruby. Be patient, girl. Gotta get the camera just right. Here you go. Here you go, Olaf. Nasty beard. Yeah. You are nasty and you stink. You stink, buddy. You got a cool haircut, but man, you need to quit doing that. Girls! Coco, Etta, come on. The goats are gonna get all your treats. Yeah, the goats are gonna get all your treats, girls. You can see how dry it is out here. I mean, we only got 2 donkeys and 2 goats in here, and look at how much of the pasture is worn down just from the lack of moisture this year. Come here, girls. All right, so we're coming up on the hog pen. Got a loafing shed in each one, so it's ready to go. As far as shelter goes, it don't take much for a shelter for hogs. And right here, we got an automatic water. Got a hydrant right here. Turn it on, make sure. We ain't had this thing on in probably a year or so. All right, got water, so that's good. Girls, I got treats in my hand. So I'm kind of thinking we want to put them over here in the small hog pen, since there's only going to be one. Because the donkeys, you can see, the donkeys and the goats like to go in here and kind of do their thing. Let me try to do this. Sorry, I only got one hand open. Here you go. There's Coco. Good stuff. Don't bite my finger. There you go. Here. 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 Alright, that's all I got, girls. We're fixing to get you a friend, okay? You guys gonna tolerate having a pig in here with you? No, you're not gonna be in the same pen. Uh-oh. Etta said, hey, get away from them treats. Etta, that's not nice. Here. Here. I split it in half. Here, Coco. Alright, there you go. Alright, so one thing I want to show you guys. So we made this pond a little bit bigger this go around. Now here's the shelter. This is perfect shelter for a pig. It's not cold yet. Once it starts getting really cold, like in the nights, if it starts getting down to freezing temperature, I will put a bale of straw in here. That'll be perfect bedding for a pig to stay comfortable, stay warm. Now this pond right here, this bottom has clay and it has some big rocks in it. But the last time we had pigs in here, guys, they absolutely love this pond. I know it doesn't look really big, but you don't need a big pond for a hog. You just kind of need like something for them to wallow around in, something to stay cool. Now, right now, it's not going to be extreme heat, even though we're still getting like in the 90s and stuff like that right now. Just laying in the dirt and stuff, and as long as you have shelter where they can get into the shade, which you can kind of see, we got trees all around, they'll be good to go. So I'm not too worried about that. Now, the nice thing about it is the pond provides full access to water for the pigs if they get thirsty, which we don't have any rain. So probably what I'll do is I'll probably move that automatic, got a bug in my face, that automatic water over here, and we'll fill it up, make sure it works and everything, and keep the pig over here, because over here, look at this. We'll feed this pig like once or twice a day. And I built this back when we were raising those pigs that we had that had the babies, if you guys remember that. I built this feeder stand for them. They can get up here, stand and they can eat their feed. We can come out here, never have to get in their pen. You just reach over the fence, pour their corn or food right here in these troughs, and they can't go nowhere, and the pigs just sit here and eat. And it gives them a place to stand out of the mud and the dirt and stuff if it gets a little bit nasty. So, well, everybody's wanting to see what's going on today, huh? Right, Olaf? Well, you know, buddy. This is a piece of trash that was on the ground. It's a bag from something. It's not food, I promise. All right. Now we got Smeagol. Smeagol, you better get out of here, buddy. I don't think the donkeys want you out here either. Why are you following me around? Uh-oh. Smeagol, you better run, buddy. I don't think she's after you. She's after the goats. Etta, I don't have any more treats, okay? You get so many treats at a time. All right, let's see if this gate closes, because the last time we were over here, for some reason, I think this gate didn't want to close right, and I had to chain it. I don't remember what happened. If it got bent or, yeah, see, something happened here where I'm going to have to try to readjust this. Actually, I can do it with these hinges right here. You can kind of see these hinges are adjustable. That's why I put them on here. So I'll have to loosen this up and scoot the gate that way towards the other post. So we'll have to get some tools and do that. I'll do that here in a little bit. But these girls, they don't want in there. Come on, get out of there. Come on. You guys, girls are gonna get locked in there with no water. So I'll go get some tools and I'll get that done. I gotta go air the tire up. Let's go do that real quick while I got you guys before we get off the video. I know I've been rambling, but just kind of giving you guys an update because that's what we got going on. And I know you guys will be excited that we're getting a pig. There's a nice hickory tree right here that usually drops a lot of hickory nuts. And I don't remember if the donkeys ate the hickory nuts or not last year, but I bet they will. I don't know, they're kind of hard. So anyways, let's go up here, grab the DeWalt air compressor, the little mobile one, and I'll show you guys the tires. We just got the tires replaced. I don't even know if I finished my story a while ago. It's been a year since we got the donkeys. Last year I had to get all 4 new tires on the stock trailer because we were going against the donkeys, and I went to hook up the stock trailer and a couple of them were rotten and flat and they wouldn't hold air. So went ahead and just bought all 4 new ones, but I already see that one is flat. But the bad thing is that trailer just sits because it's a stock trailer, and if you don't buy and sell a lot of livestock, then they just set a long time. So we'll throw this trash away and we'll go grab that air compressor and get the air in the tire. Skeeter, come on, let's load up. We gotta hook up to this trailer. Come on, get in there. Get in there, buddy. Jump, jump, come on. There you go. Good job backing up that trailer, boy. You ready to get out? Come on. Come on, super dog. All right, let's go check these tires. So it looks like this side is good. Spare looks good. We'll go ahead and check the PSI on it. The boys are always curious about everything. We just moved the trailer from right there up to here, so they're over there smelling it. Now I can definitely tell this one is a little flat. So here's what we use. We usually carry this around if we're traveling or if we're hauling a trailer or anything. Going down to the lake, working, we'll always use this. I'll turn it up to where it needs to be. Just set it. I have to read and see. I can't remember if this is 30 PSI or what it needs to be on, but I can definitely tell it's low. But this is an easy air compressor to use for anybody. You kind of just set it and hit a button, and it'll only air it up to where you want it to, so we don't have to worry about it overinflating anything. So anyways, yeah, it's really low. It wasn't even registering on the PSI gauge on the air compressor. All right, so since that's airing up, we'll kind of walk away from it. It's a little bit noisy. It'll take a little bit, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you guys are interested in a healthy food for your dog, be sure to click on the link in the description below and check out Sundays for Dogs. Skeeter absolutely loves it, as you can see. I think it gave him a little bit of boost of energy. He's in a good mood today. So anyways, check that out, and thank you guys so much for all the support. I know you guys have been praying and everything for Cora, so like I said, we'll probably be getting her an appointment to get her spayed, because we cannot have her leaving the farm. It's not safe for her to be leaving, and she's not doing her job as a guard dog to protect the goats, especially with the babies coming. But maybe the babies are coming at the right time. Maybe that'll kind of change her mood, or she'll want to stay as well. Don't know. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.